Hi, guys and ladies. We've all taken on the armor of empowered isolation, ferociously independent, how we don't need another bad man or another bad woman. We've had enough. We're going to live our final days in peace and tranquility until loneliness sets in. Good for us. But if that's not what you're looking for and you want a little more than that, take a look at these trends that Bumble is showing us on their article. I'm going to break down the article for you. I'm going to leave their titles for each trend intact because they have some great, interesting, unique, and thought-provoking titles. Let's get to it. The first trend for 2024 dating and romance is generational blend romance. We're starting to lose those expectations of women dating older men but not younger men, men dating younger women. Women are becoming less judgmental toward age gap relations over the last year. And I misspelled judgmental just to make sure you know that I am human. Oops. The next trend, Valcore dating. Being unaware of current social issues is a turn off for a third of the people that are surveyed. They want somebody who's actively engaged. And the more actively engaged you are, the hotter you are. The next one, betterment burnout. We've gone from being dependent on each other to being in empowered isolation. And we're constantly concerned about improving, so much so that we don't feel worthy of another person. Hey, we're all doing this. We're all in this boat together. And surprisingly, wait until you see this bottom comment. Women are taking active steps to be happier with who they are. Guess what? Men are too. Look at this, 68% of women surveyed. So I get it. A lot of you have seen the mean, disheartened, rejected, disillusioned women of your past. They're working on themselves. And they're finding benefits for themselves for it. This, I think, is the main takeaway for everybody in this video. So many of the comments that I received from you say, tired of somebody changing me or restricting me or telling me what to do, nagging. Women feel the same way too. 40% of those surveyed will only date people who won't try to change them. The good news for everyone is the new trend is don't try to change me. Don't try to make me fit into your world. I'm too old for that trick. The good news for everyone is we're on a trend of really learning to accept each other exactly the way we are. Next trend, intuitive intimacy. We're no longer looking for the big house and the 2-car garage and the bankroll. Now, some people are, but I think everyone is getting a lot more real about that, particularly in these times where we're all being stretched to our limits in so many ways. Look at the number on the bottom point. 78% of those surveyed are looking and expecting emotional and physical intimacy. Next, open-hearted masculinity. Men are becoming more vulnerable in their romantic connections. A quarter of them say that. And they say that being more vulnerable in their romantic connections is leading to positive changes in their mental health. Ooh, this next one, timeline decline. Guess what? The clock is not ticking for anything anymore. Not women looking for marriage, not setting a goal of being engaged, and then marriage and honeymoon and new house. None of that's going on the calendar anymore. Not all women are looking for marriage. And look at this survey. Only 23% surveyed say they are. That's only a quarter of them. The rest of them are just looking for the same thing as you, connections. Look, women want a long term relationship. 72%, the other three quarters. You don't have to get hooked in. We're just looking for connection and some company. And then finally, going back to the whole overarching theme for 2024, which is the year of self care, selfishness. Consider date. Women are looking for a long term relationship. They're not looking for marriage. They want something that's going to add to their life so they're not isolated. Isolation is not good for your self care. In fact, it's exactly the opposite of self care. Connection is where it's at. Okay, there you have it. The current dating trends. What is the future of love? What is the future of love for you? Get out and try them out on some people. Maybe ask the people that you might be interested in dating if they're aware of the trends. That's a great conversation starter. Okay, thanks so much for joining me today. I so appreciate your comments. Tell me what you want to know more about. Tell me if I'm hitting the mark. Tell me if you want to be single or if you're considering cuffing. If you want to know more about what cuffing is, like cuffing too. Have a great day. See you next time.